Hey everyone, it's PortalCuber, and I'm making this video to tell you about this fantastic ARG that I've come across on YouTube. I personally haven't followed many ARGs on my own, as they're almost always solved or concluded by the time I find out about them, but this one here is still very fresh, only about 6 months old. I've mentioned the Backrooms on my channel a few times, but in case there's any new viewers, the Backrooms are, in short, a creepypasta about a seemingly infinite maze of what looks like offices or hallways that you could end up trapped in. They exist outside the bounds of reality and are accessed by no-clipping through walls or the floor. Being trapped in an endless office complex with seemingly no way out is pretty unsettling on its own. But to make it worse, it is said that there are hostile entities that roam the backrooms, and if they find that you have stumbled into their area, they will hunt you down. I was first introduced to this ARG when a video came up in my recommendeds. It was made by a channel called Dinnerbone777, and the video was simply titled The Backrooms. As you just saw in this short clip, it seems to be an exact recreation of the original Backrooms image in 3D, rendered out with sound, low quality, handheld camera effects, and everything. At first I didn't realize this was anything more than a fun video, until after I saw the second video in the series. This video is a bit longer, showing a computer going into Google and looking up random YouTube videos. But here's where things get interesting. You may or may not have seen them, but this video actually contains a bunch of hidden messages in the form of single frame flashes. There are 10 of them, to be exact, and the most obvious and recognizable were probably the QR codes. There are 2 in this video, however they both take you to a non-existent YouTube channel with a message saying that they were banned for violating YouTube's terms of service. So that wasn't really much to go off of. But these other screens is what stumped me for a while. At first I thought they were just random dots on a gray background, but it wasn't until I looked at them more closely that I noticed the obvious. It's Braille. Putting together each letter in order gives us a red string that says Hemp Tom, a green string that says he's back, and a blue string that says Tom Nelson. Tom Nelson is a name, of course, but the other 2 were just one letter off. I double checked to make sure that I hadn't made any mistakes, and what I found was exactly that. I came to the conclusion that it was the creator who had made a slight mistake. I'm sure the red string was supposed to say, Help Tom, and the green was supposed to say, He's back. M and L are in fact right next to each other in the alphabet, and the Braille versions of B and K are almost identical. I did some searching and eventually found that this is all in reference to Emperor Tom Nelson. The terminated YouTube channel from the QR code was Tom's, but he's since made a new channel and is uploading there. I haven't found much about Tom Nelson other than he's trying to start a new world order in which he is emperor. I can't be sure if this guy is legit or just role-playing, but either way it's pretty confusing. He has an entire website that I'll link in the description for you to check out. Just see if you can make any sense of it for yourself. Moving on to the next video in this series, it's very similar to the first, but this time there was a screen at the end that shows a message in Morse code. Simply decoding that using Google, it reads WP error, Tom Nelson. WP referring to WordPress, a website used to create your own website. Not too sure what it means. Our next video, titled The Backrooms 3, shows a different level of the Backrooms that resembles a hotel hallway. I couldn't really find much here, it just seems to have been a just for fun video. And finally, our most recent update to this series is a video called Ambience of the Backrooms.
Make your way back up the stairs to the main building and you will see the cut-off pipes leading to the roof. Enter the pipes and you will see the opening for the access to the roof. Start on the narrow ledge where you will find an elevator. Enter the elevator and prepare to make your way to the roof.
As the mouse had decided to be really quiet, the batsman his hand and smelled the mouse. There was nothing wrong in the mouse, unless the cat was certain. It was a beautiful morning, a bright one, and the door being slowly replaced by the door. And work, well, work will always be there.
Wall 4, Shelf 2, Volume 7, page 245.
In this video, we're brought back to some familiar places, as well as a couple of new ones. Whoever's behind the camera, likely the creator, seems to be attempting to escape the Backrooms. We first see them Google how to escape, then finding an intercom that's relaying instructions. But knowing the Backrooms, however, they may not necessarily be instructions on how to get out. The most complicated part of this video is actually in its description. Here we can see a timestamp for 1 minute and 37 seconds, and a hex name. This hex name is shockingly long for whatever it is. Clicking on the timestamp takes us to the end of the video where the automated voice is saying Wall 4, Shelf 2, Volume 7, page 245. The first couple of times I heard that, I was totally lost as to what it all meant. I thought it was just reading off some random transcript, but then I started thinking about the ridiculously long hex name. Hex. Wall 4, Shelf, page 245. Oh my god. The Library of Babel. If you're still confused, let me explain. Actually, I'm gonna let Vsauce explain it.
The Library of Babel. It's a website built by Jonathan Basile that currently offers everything that has been or could be written. Seriously, divided into pages, it is built to produce and locate on demand any 3,200 character combination of English letters and the comma, space, and period. Basile has organized it all into hexagon-shaped rooms, each with 4 walls of books containing 5 shelves with 32 volumes of 410 pages each. Everything's arranged in a pseudo-random fashion, so browsing the online library feels like a treasure hunt. It's a truly eerie experience, because you can find the permanent location for any 3,200 character text. You can find in this library the description of your birth, every possible description of your death, every poem, every joke, every lie, anything that could be said can be found on this site. This thing blurs the line between invention and discovery. Did you really discover or invent that thing if its description already existed? 10 to the 5,000 different pages are offered by the Library of Babel. In comparison, there are only 10 to the 80 atoms in the observable universe. I searched for what I've just said, and sure enough, in this hexagon, on this wall, this shelf, in this volume, on this page, it's there. Hello.
So, if we head to the libraryofbabel.com and paste in the hex name, it'll take us to a very specific room. From there, we simply follow the steps from before. Wall 4, Shelf 2, Volume 7, page 245. And finally, at that point, we get... No, I did not make the Backrooms image. So at this point, I wasn't sure if this was all just a quick troll or if there's more to this ARG. I'm hoping there'll be more to come, but we won't know for sure as the time of writing this script. That's all the videos we have. If there's anything I missed in this video, be sure to leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions on this ARG. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like it and let me know what you thought about it in the comments below. This is a new type of video for my channel, so any feedback on what you liked or what I could do better would really help me out a lot. Also, if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I'll definitely be updating you guys with any news regarding to the ARG. Plus, we're getting closer and closer to that sweet 1K milestone, so if you're at all into these sort of backroom things or music or me, go ahead and hit that sub button below. Also, go ahead and check out Dinnerbone777 as well, and make sure to go and show them some love, because ARG or not, their renders are really well done, and they deserve a lot more attention than they've been getting. That pretty much does it for this video, so thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.